All right, so yesterday we talked about adding and subtracting. Practice with integers. So again, this is out of your workbook. We're going to use it as notes, so you can write notes up on top of this page, page 124. I'm going to give you, about a minute here, because it's pretty easy multiplying and dividing. Just see if you can get the correct answers. So we're looking for the correct number and obviously the correct sign as well as a positive or negative. So just answer those 10. I'll give you about a minute, and then we will talk about them.
My right eye does also hurt.
Calm
Like
down.
All right, Landon, first one.
Asia, I'm gonna.
Landon, first one.
30, negative 30.
Negative 30. One negative multiplying means our answer is negative. Asia. Two negatives means our answer is positive.
Negative 20.
4. 2.
Negative 2.
Negative 2. No,
Just
2. And
27. Oh,
dividing.
30.
Correct.
We were on a roll.
Yep, we were. All right.
It's up to your head.
Second one here. This is again similar to what we did yesterday. It says substitute values for the variable. Be sure to use both positive and negative integers. Okay, so if you're looking at the first one, I kind of put a hole right through this problem. But if you don't look at the B's, it should say 3 is less than 6. Is that true?
Yes.
Is 3 less than 6 before we take it times anything? Yeah, 3 is definitely less than 6. Now it says let B be negative 1. So what's 3 times negative 1?
Negative 1. Negative 3.
3 times negative 1, guys, is negative 3.
School.
How about 6 times negative 1?
Negative 6.
Okay, is it still true?
Yeah.
Is
No.
negative 3 less than negative 6?
No.
It is not.
So false.
Okay, think of a number line. Negatives are a little trickier. If you write the number line correctly, bigger numbers always go to the right. Okay, so this one is false. Let's check the next one. Is negative 4 less than negative 2?
No.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes.
That's true to start. Now I'm going to take it times B. Negative 4 times 2.
Negative.
Negative 8.
Negative 2 times 2.
Negative 4.
Is this true?
No. Yes. Because the 4 is smaller than the 8.
Negative 8 is less than negative 4. Number 3. Again, before I look at the B's, is negative 3 less than 1?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Now take it times a negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3.
You guys can answer it.
Are you not going to interrupt us?
Positive 9.
Yeah, oh yeah.
How about 1 times negative 3?
1 times negative 3 is negative 3.
Keeping the sign the same is 9 less than negative 3.
False.
Next one is 4 less than 10.
Yes.
Yes, now let's take it times 4. 4 times 4?
16.
10 times 4?
40.
Is that still true?
Yes.
Last one is negative 2 less than negative 1.
Yes.
Yes. Now let's take it times negative 5. Negative 2 times negative 5.
Negative 10.
Positive 10. Watch the negatives. If you mess up the negative signs, guys, we got no chance. Negative 1 times negative 5.
5.
4.
Still true?
3, 2.
False. False.
So what do you notice about the ones that are false?
They always say the small ones are greater than.
I really don't know. They all look the same to me.
They always have a negative.
Yeah. There's your critical thinking for the day. Spot why that happened.
You're welcome.
We should do
Okay? When you multiply both sides of an inequality by a
negative.
negative number, that's when things change. That's why you have to flip the symbol over. So if it's less than, you make it greater than. If it's greater than, you make it less than. Have to do that. Some places will say reverse the symbol. On the back. Same type of thing. So 6 is less than 10. I'm going to divide by b. It says let b be negative 1. What's 6 divided by negative 1?
6 divided by negative 1 was
6.
Negative.
Negative 6. There's one negative sign. What's 10 divided by negative 1?
Negative 10.
Is that true?
Yes.
No.
It is not.
No.
Remember, that is false. Why? Because I divided by a negative number. That means I need to flip the sign over to make it true. So instead of less than, I had to flip it to greater than. Do you think I'm going to have to flip the next one? No, because I'm not dividing by a negative number. So it should be true without it. Okay? Negative 10 divided by 5.
5. Oh, 2. Negative 2.
Okay, so you got one out of those three answers correct.
Woohoo!
5 divided by 5.
0.
Wrong.
1.
1 for 2.
That's even
Is that true? All right, that's why I don't have to flip it. I did not divide by a negative number. Next one, do you think I'm going to have to flip it? Yes, because I'm dividing by a negative number. 4 divided by negative 4.
1.
Negative 1.
Yes, Kira, you are correct.
I was close.
16 divided by negative 4.
Negative 4.
Yeah, Landon! All right, now that is false.
We all get cupcakes.
That is false, remember, because we need to flip the sign over to make it true. We divided by a negative.
Wait, what is the sign?
Because we divided by a negative.
Alright.
This one, are we going to have to flip the sign?
Yes.
No, 2 is certainly
No.
positive here. Negative 3 is less than negative 1. That is true. I do not need to flip it. Landon, you cannot answer this one. Asia,
Okay.
am I going to have to flip the sign on number 5?
Number 5. No. Yes.
Yes.
Asia, this is why I
I'm
answered him.
dividing by a negative.
You're just like me.
Okay.
I think you guys are hearing me, but you're not listening.
I can do this.
Thanks, Kira.
Two.
Negative 8 divided by negative 2. Kira,
Yes.
what's negative 8 divided by negative 2?
I know. It's 4.
Thank you.
School.
I'm going to flip it right away. Kira, 8 divided by negative 2.
Negative 4. Negative 4.
Yeah.
Better
answer.
All right, when you divide both sides of an inequality by a negative number,
The last one's true.
flip the symbol. That's because we already flipped it.
You didn't write down if it was true or not. It's true.
Well, it's true because we already flipped it.
Yeah, Asia.
Don't even
Kira already covered that for us.
Kira, well,
All right, on the assignment, I want to talk about a couple things here. Page 256 and 257 will be due on Monday.
Is it homework?
No, you should get it done in class like you always do.
We're gonna watch volleyball.
First one, multiply each side
oh, this is easy.
by -1.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you how to do the first one. So I'm multiplying by a negative. So what's 9 times -1?
Negative 9.
I'm multiplying by a negative. What do I do to the symbol?
Flip it. No.
I'm multiplying by a -1. What do I get?
Negative 20.
Correct. That's what you do. So if you multiply and divide, you're going to flip the sign over by a negative. Number 2, you are not going to flip. Number 3, you're going to flip. Okay, so on. Back page. I want you to circle show a graph. I want to see a graph for those. For activity 2, circle that.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with activity 3?
Activity 3, again, you are drawing the arrows there, vertically or horizontally, completely up to you. And question number 4, again, the reviews of multiplying, dividing, adding, and subtracting. Make sure you have the symbol correct. So page 256, 257, due Monday.